So now that the horse is getting in and out and is comfortable with the butt bar and the noises going on around it, then we can start thinking about securing the horse into the trailer. We're going to start out, because this is a ramp trailer, we're going to have to put that ramp up first. So this is one of the reasons why I do not prefer a ramp for teaching a horse to load, because it puts you in a very compromised position in order to get the horse to get used to being closed up into the trailer. But we worked with it. She wasn't that bad that I felt there was any harm. But again, here's the noise. It scares her, so you let her come out. Do not ask the horse to get back into the trailer until you're sure that the horse is ready. All right. So, she was pretty scared about that. So we'll give her some time to think about it. Then ask her to go back in again. Right here I'm just making sure the horse has a nice straight shot into the trailer. Especially with a ramp, you want to be careful that the horse goes in straight so they're not backing off the edge or stepping off the edge with the front end and scraping themselves up. You also notice she has leg protection on, which I recommend for all trailer loading training. Again here, she's thinking about coming out, so I just tap her forward and have her wait. And then let her come out when the gate's down. Again, we're going to improve on that. We don't want this horse to think that when that door comes down that she's going to come flying out. For one, she'll still have a butt rope on or a butt chain on. So we got to make sure that this horse is comfortable with that door opening and closing before we secure her in there in any way. And also make sure she gets all the bugs out of her now, so that when that butt bar is up on her, that she doesn't feel completely trapped and flip inside the trailer. Again, if the horse gets into thinking that it just can come out whenever it wants, then you're going to back up and just have her stand in there and wait for that cue to come out, and do that a few more times to help remind the horse to wait, that they're going to be okay, and to wait for the cue to come out. Then you can go back and raise the emotion level when the horse is standing quiet again and waiting for that cue. And it is a good idea to literally count, let the horse be out for 10-15 seconds, and then they're in for 45, out for 10, in for 50, until the horse is standing in there for at least the count to 60 before moving on to the next step.
If they put their foot in for 1 second when they stand outside the trail,
what is in the trailer for 1 minute. Okay, then you move to 2 feet and you do the same thing. And then that's in the book. I'm sure I did that too. She's been through all
Yeah, I definitely have. I'm already
loving it.
loving it.
Car with her mom into the back seat. I turned around and said hi, and she started screaming.
Send it to you pretty quick.
She gave me a
Yeah, I think
compliment.
it takes a week, maybe 5 days.
I'm so into it.
You can, if you want to, you can hang on to that.
No, that's all. No, I'll just have my dog.
You can probably get it at a
Next door.
the book. They might
You know,
carry
I've
it.
seen lines on her library. Like I've seen these books at the library. Is that unusual?
I don't know. I've never even looked there. So again, we want to keep raising and lowering, we don't want the horse thinking that when the gate goes down that it's time to come flying out. It shouldn't matter how fast or how slow the gate is open. Horse needs to wait for the unload cue. So that's what we're kind of working on here, making sure she's calm and then asking her to come out. Once the horse is comfortable with that gate, going up and being trapped in there, then we're ready to lock it down. Okay, and again, the only thing that's cut out of here is dead space, so you're watching this horse go each load. There's been, no time that you haven't seen this horse load. So once she's calm, then we're just going to close her all the way up in there. Get her used to that.
My neighbor
Again, at no point in time do we want the horse to think that opening the back end means get out of the trailer. So banging it around, opening and closing doors, making sure that horse understands that it is to stay in the trailer until it gets a specific cue to unload. So you can see here the horse cocks its right hind leg, showing that she's comfortable being in the trailer, comfortable with the sounds and everything, the banging and the closing of the doors. And so at this point you're ready to go ahead and close the horse up, tie her up, and take her for a trip around the block and unload her. And then you can practice again. In this case, the horse was going to a new home, so the new owner was instructed on what to do, to keep this horse going and loading correctly.